Kia ora everyone, my name is Jasper Struick and beside me I've got Felicia Marston, and both of us are Master of Finance students here at the University of Otago. And today we have the pleasure of welcoming Scott Gilmour, successful entrepreneur, angel investor and founder of the non-profit I Have a Dream charitable trust in New Zealand. Now Scott, the first question we're interested in is what did you actually study at university and how did your degree prepare you for the real world?
I did a BCom back in the mid-70s and loved it, and it's given me a springboard for the rest of my life actually. I went on and did an MBA when I lived in the States, but yeah, the BCom was just a good grounding for the rest of my life.
So Scott, you have been quoted as saying, university can be powerfully formative. Otago woke me up intellectually, socially and emotionally. Why did Otago have such a profound effect on you as a student and after graduation?
Well, you have to realise, Felicia, I come from Otago, so anything is going to be an upgrade from that, right? Sorry to all my Otago friends. No, but you leave home at the age of 18 and you come to Otago, you stay in a hall of residence and you go flatting, and it is an intellectual awakening doing classes, but it's also a social awakening. You're exposed to different people, different points of view, and it's a great grounding. I think it kind of takes the edges off some kids, it builds out the character, it does a lot of development of any individual that comes here.
You are a founding member of the Ice Angels network. Now the next question we've got is how did you form this network and why is it important?
Look, it's a very important group to have because startup companies, especially in the tech space, need growth capital. I don't know if you've studied this in your courses yet, but the stages of funding are, first yourself, you mortgage your home, you spend your savings or whatever, then you hit the 3 Fs, friends, family and fools, and then you go to angel. If you need more growth capital, you get retired or active investors to come and help. And it's not just money, but it's mentoring and support and resources and networks. So there were some sort of informal angel networks in Auckland when I'd come home from the States, and I met a few key people like Andy Hamilton and others, and we formed the Auckland Ice Angels in the early 2000s, and it was a great experience. And we've seen since then hundreds of millions of dollars being invested in startup companies.
Who has been a significant business mentor for you and why?
Look, I've had many mentors over my life, and I think that's important for both my career and any young person or even older people. Having a mentor, somebody that's wise and that you can access for support and they can give non-judgmental advice. I would say my first mentor was Dad, actually. He was a successful businessman, and he was the one that actually got me into computers. It was kind of like that movie, with Dustin Hoffman and the Rain, whatever that movie was, where the guy said plastics. Well, my dad said computers. And I went in and started selling for Burroughs when I came out of my Otago training. So that, and then various managers over the course of my career. I worked at Intel for 12 years, which is full of really smart, hardworking people. And it's not just older, more senior people. Your mentors can be in your network, or even people that report to you. There's wisdom distributed throughout society, throughout an organisation. And I think it's important, and you realise this more as you get older, to access that pool of wisdom.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks, Scott. So following on from that, what attributes do you actually look for in graduate recruits?
Look, I haven't done as much hiring in New Zealand myself, as extensive as some of my colleagues, but what you're looking for is a well-rounded person. And because it's nowadays in most companies or non-profits or government organisations, whatever you're running, you want people that contribute to a team output. And you need lots of skills to contribute to a team output. Communication is absolutely key. So you can be so smart, but if you can't write or talk to your teammates, it's going to be hard, right? Being out there, be able to advocate, part of communication as well. Being able to network, being able to research data, analyse data, present data, manifold skills. So that's what you're looking for. And some of these things come from your training, some come from your personality.
Okay, thank you. What should students be doing to enhance their skill set for employment outside of achieving good grades?
Well, I think that leads on from the last answer, is there's so many things in life that we can do to make ourselves better, more rounded, more complete people, and more able to contribute to a group outcome, right? So joining a sports team, I would argue, is very important. Being able to become less selfish and more part of a team ethos is a skill for any place you're going to go in life. Pushing yourself into new boundaries is good. So if you've never been skiing or tramping or rowing or whatever these things are, give it a shot. And I think the university here is great. You know, when my kids came through, I was looking through the hall and saying, gosh, look at all these clubs you can join. What a fantastic opportunity to broaden your horizons. You don't need to stick at it, but you should give it a go.
How do you measure achievement and why?
Look, I think, and again, things evolve as you get older, right? When you start out in life, you're single, then you get married, then you have a family, and we tend to look inwards at those points. You know, how's my career going? How much am I earning? Can I afford a house? Can I afford a car? Can I afford a good school for my kids? But then as you get older, you think, you know, there's more to life than just my own insular world or my own whānau. So living in a community, contributing to that community, I think is very important as we go forward.
What is one piece of advice that you would like to share with soon-to-be Otago graduates?
Enjoy your time here. Make sure you thoroughly go out and experience everything you can, and then bottle that up and take it with you and carry that enthusiasm you have as a student into your life. And I think that's a key here. Be enthusiastic about life, go out and do great things, because everybody can do great things.
Thank you very much for your time, Scott. You've been giving us some really good insights.
Thank you. It's been lovely to meet you both, and I wish you all the best in your careers.
Yeah, thank you so much for your time, Scott.